WHO Crises Executive Dr. Mike Ryan cautioned against attempting to foresee when the infection would vanish. He included that regardless of whether immunization is discovered, controlling the infection will require a gigantic exertion. Just about 300,000 individuals overall are accounted for to have passed on with coronavirus and more than 4.3 million cases recorded. The UN in the meantime cautioned the pandemic was causing far-reaching trouble in mental sick well-being, especially in nations where there's an absence of interest in mental human services. The UN asked governments to make psychological well-being contemplations part of their general reaction. What did WHO say? It is essential to put this on the table. This infection may turn out to be simply one more endemic infection in our networks, and this infection may never disappear, Dr. Ryan told the virtual public interview from Geneva. HIV has not disappeared yet, we have dealt with the infection. Dr. Ryan then said he doesn't accept anybody can foresee when this illness will vanish. There are right now in excess of 100 expected antibodies being developed. However, Dr. Ryan noted there are different ailments, for example, measles, that despite everything haven't been dispensed with, regardless of there being immunizations for them. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus focused on it was as yet conceivable to control the infection with exertion. The direction is in our grasp, and it's everyone's business, and we should all add to stop this pandemic, he said. WHO disease transmission specialist Maria Van Kerkhove additionally told the preparation. We have to get into the attitude that it will remove an ideal opportunity to originate from this pandemic. Their obvious comments come as a few nations started to steadily ease lockdown measures, and pioneers think about the issue of how and when to revive their economies. Dr. Tedros cautioned that there was no ensured method of facilitating limitations without setting off a second influx of contaminations. Numerous nations might want to escape the various measures, the WHO supervisor said. Be that as it may, our suggestion is as yet the alarm at any nation ought to be at the most significant level conceivable. Dr. Ryan included. There is some enchanted deduction going on that lockdowns work consummately and that opening lockdowns will go extraordinary. Both are laden with risks. Given the size of this pandemic, it is conceivable that 2020 is only the first and most exceedingly terrible year of a yearly coronavirus episode, like how we have a yearly influenza season. Coronavirus transforms at a quicker rate than flu. Next strain was exploring influenza when the pandemic began, and they are presently following changes in SARS-CoV-2 as well. When billions of individuals have been tainted, SARS-CoV-2, the novel coronavirus, may have changed into a couple of unmistakable strains, sufficiently diverse to each require its own immunization. It is likewise conceivable that a strain creates the impression that is far less deadly. According to historians, pandemics typically have two types of endings: the medical, which occurs when the incidence and death rates plummet, and the social, when the epidemic of fear about the disease wanes. In other words, an end can occur, not because a disease has been vanquished, but because people grow tired of panic mode and learn to live with a disease. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Also pray to God that please save us from this disease.